Hi everyone, it's Wendy. I'm on to do a scavenger hunt. This is a new series that's going to run for the next 6 months, and it's being hosted by our lovely Julie and Leigh, and that's Julie from Art, Junk and Journals with Julie and Leigh's Art Studio here on YouTube. And this is like a continuation of their collage challenge that they had from January to June or July, one or the other. So this is starting it for August, and it's a scavenger hunt or treasure hunt, and the first one is themed. August theme is for sewing. So what we have to do is just collect as many things relating to sewing that we can, like, you know, buttons, threads, sewing machine, needles, pins, etc. And we have a bonus that you count how many different items you have found and add that number to your collage. So I have collected quite a few bits and pieces here, and we're just like, I've got some buttons here, so it doesn't matter how many buttons you put on there, it's just counted as one item, okay? And the papers we can use: scrapbook, ledger, coffee dyed, printed, etc, etc. And then we can add stamping or stenciling, stickers or decorations, or something that you might need to finish your collage. So how cool is that going to be? So we're going to have a different theme for the next 6 months, or 5 months: August, September, October, November, December. Well, 5 or 6, I can't remember what we're having. But that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to get started, and I've got my my collage journal here, and I've pulled out a few sewing pattern paper bits, the tissue paper. So I'm going to just start by gluing some of this down. Normally I would kind of like put the layout down on my page first and then maybe take a photo of it, but I haven't done it this time. I thought I'll just wing it and see how I go. Okay, so I have a list here. Oh, here it is. Okay, I wrote a list of things. So I've got sewing pattern tissue paper. Okay. Just so that I could keep a check of what I've actually got to use. So I've got that there, and I've also got this. This is a pattern cover. It's the back cover. Alright, so what I might do with this, I'll just rip it. Just going to put a bit of that down too. There we go. So I'm not classing that as the tissue paper, because they're actually two different types of paper. The first one was tissue, and that's just the back covering. Okay, that's the pattern cover. And I've also got this here that I managed to pull out of some kind of old book. It's quilting top stitch, so that's what would you call that? just text, I suppose. Text from a sewing book. Okay, got some text from sewing book. Yep. Okay. Now, I better just, I wanted to use this. This was, it's like a belly band, but I think I might put it on the side and leave it open because I have got a sewing tag here too. So maybe I could do that. I have some fabric and I better grab all these bits and pieces here. I've got a little cotton spool with some cotton on it. Okay. Some crocheted thread. I found this sewing machine. Let's try and get this a bit organised, shall we? Oh, and I've got this here, some recycled packaging. It's this was like from a sewing repair kit, all-purpose sewing repair kit. So let me see. Maybe put that there, I think. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I'll get this background down and then I'll work out what I'm going to make my focal images. I like this one because it adds a bit of texture in the background. So we've got that. I have got some pins. These ones are safety pins, just these are like little stickers. I'll put that down up there. And another row put those ones down here. Okay, alright, so we've got that on. I might actually put that little spool just there. Glue that down. This was just like a little image and I just run some cotton thread around it just to make it look a little bit more dimensional, which looks pretty cool. Okay, so we've got that. Maybe that there. It's a little buttons card, piece of ephemera, and I have another bit there. Got some scissors. I have some ribbon here that's like a tape measure ribbon. Yeah, that look alright down there, I think. Might glue that piece down. This isn't my little stitching. This was from cotton junk journals. I think I purchased that from Sue, but that's okay. And put that there. Yep, I'll put that down there. Alright, just hold that there for a minute. Now, let me see. Oh, that didn't even stick. I'm going to have to get some fabric glue for that. Silly Billy me. Okay, that might stick a little bit better. Have to let that dry. Okay, so I've got that and that. Now, my sewing machine. This is, I've got some lace here that's been stitched onto some burlap. So maybe something like that. And I have another ribbon here that has got 2 more cotton spools on it, and it says Natural Style Handmade. So let me see. And this one here, that's just an image of a sewing basket. So alright, so I think that's about all I've got, except for that. Not sure if I'm going to use that. This is the packaging from Needles. That's quite old. This was my husband's mother's, from her stash, Sheffield Steel Needles. I do want to see all those little images. And I have some thimbles. Okay, and I have some more cotton thread here. A little piece of ribbon there. Okay, well, I do actually like that. So I might get that all glued down as is, and then work out what I'm going to do from there. Okay. My sewing tags that can go in there when that's dry. Now, what I do have here, I did grab these wacky pictures out of these people with these really like silly outfits on. And the only reason I grabbed those is because just lately I've been watching all the fashion, the catwalks coming over from overseas, and oh my goodness, they've had some really weird fashions. Like I seen one girl with a fly screen around her head, like it come from a window and they've cut a hole in the fly screen and had that on her head. And I just thought, oh my God, but there has been some really weird weird fashions coming from overseas lately. And I seen these and I thought, okay, that reminds me of what I've been watching. So I might just quickly go off camera and cut these out and just place them down here. So that's going to be like my fashion catwalk for 2022. Okay, so I shall be back, guys. I don't know whether I had that turned on or not. Okay, so I got my little models here for the wacky fashion, and I'm just going to put those down, just down the bottom here, because I think that just, with what I've been seeing on television or on clips going through Facebook, some of those fashions have just been really over the top. Some have been really beautiful, but then you get those other, I don't know, fantasy ones or something, and I just think, oh my God, that's just too much. And then I've been watching the people taking off what the other people look like. And it's been so funny. I've really enjoyed it though. Okay, so I'm just putting my little models down here for the fashion parade. Okay, alright, there we go. I've got my little models down there. Now what I thought, I left this opened, I just glued the back of it, but I can like slip that in there so that it will stay closed and won't flap open. I left that little latch thing open there, but what I thought, I might write a quote on here, if I can. I should have done it before I put it in the book, but I really didn't think about it. Alright, I just wrote, beautiful things come together one stitch at a time. So that's a lovely little quote I've got there. Let's just do some faux stitching around this. Okay, I had those two up under there to hold that up a bit. Alright, so I think I've got just about everything down that I want to put down on here. There's a lid for this. Now I do have my sewing machine set up here beside me, and what I think I might do is see if I can just stitch down. I want to stitch down along along that tape measure ribbon. Okay, I'll close that up, slip that in under there. Okay, this is going to be hard, but I'm going to do it. Okay, I'll be back, guys. Okay, I managed to get it done. It was a little bit difficult, but I had to move everything away from my machine so that I could tuck that in under the needle. But yeah, I managed to stitch all the way through that, which I think looks pretty cool. Now this should be dry here. Okay, yes, that's dry there. Now I might just do some shading, just to bring a few things out from the page. So I don't know if that's going to sit on there properly. Might when it dries. I think the first thing I just want to, I'll have to fix that up in a minute, put a bit more glue on it or something. I'm going to go around my sewing machine. Okay, and I've got music playing now next door, so I don't know how I'm going to go. Okay, my water brush. Okay, well, I think that's it for what I want to put on there. I don't have any stamps or anything, but I do like the way that's turned out. Maybe highlighting that was pretty good. Maybe I should just, I won't be able to get much highlights from these scissors because it's on fabric, so I might just go, just show it off just a little bit around here. Okay, that'll do, because it doesn't really work that well on fabric. Won't blend, but that'll do. Okay. Oops, sorry guys. Alright, so that's it. So I'm just going to roughly run through what I had. So I had a quote. Oh, hang on, I'll go up this way. I had sewing pattern tissue paper, then fabric, which is there and there. I've got a few bits of fabric, but you've got to count it just once. And then I've got some text, which you can still see just up there and just down there. It says quilting top stitching. And then the pattern back cover, which is there. Sewing tag, which is going to slot just in there. Then I've got buttons. I've got safety pins, because you still use those with sewing, don't you? And then I have machine stitching, which I've got down here, and I've also got machine stitching down on this one here. It's using a white thread. Then hand stitching, which is these little bits up there. I've got a sewing machine, scissors. I've got cottons and threads. So I've got some cottons there, some more cotton there, and threads. I don't know what threads, yeah, cotton. I've got a sewing box just here, and thimbles just there. I'm going to count cotton spools, so like I've got a spool of cotton there, and a needle. Okay, so cotton spool and a needle. I've got a tape measure there. The ribbon, I'm going to have to put that ribbon back on there, but might have to put a stronger glue on that, because that doesn't seem to want to stay. Maybe because I pulled it off. Where's my pencil gone? I don't know, I was using that one, was I? No, that one. Okay, some ribbon. I've got some lace there as well as there. embroidery thread here, which I'm going to count different from the normal thread because that's like sewing machine thread. I don't have any normal pins on there, but that's okay. And I do have a quote, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and then I have my models down here for the fashion parade, so I'll just count them. So I've got 22, alright, so our bonus was that we had to put a number on here. So I will grab what I want to grab and then I shall be back, guys. Okay, I'm going to count it as 22. I was just thinking, like, I didn't count this packaging here or this needles, but it says needles, so I've got needles down already. And that was like a sewing kit thing. So I'm just going to count that as 22 and just going to glue that down there, I think, the number 22, because I don't want to cover up that there. Yep, that'll do. Okay, so I'm just going to put that there, number 22. I might actually get my little staple out because I'm not sure if that's going to glue properly on that cardboard. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's my my first scavenger hunt. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. So, oh, and the quote. I think I counted the quote anyway. I don't know. Alright, but that's close enough. So that's our scavenger hunt for August. That's mine anyway. And our theme was sewing. Try and get that ribbon to stay on there. Oh, you know what? May as well just grab this and stick a stapler in that up there. That might hold it then, mightn't it? Okay, yep. And then got glue all over my stapler. Oh, good on you, Wendy. Okay, that's clean. Alright. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's my page. That's my layout. And oh, here we go. Now someone's starting to mow. I think I finished this just at the right time. Okay, so that's it. And I've got just a little spot here where my sewing tag can go. I made this sewing tag quite a while ago. But that's okay, I can use that in there now, can't I? Okay, that's going to fit in there just nicely. Alright, so that's my layout, guys. I'll leave Julie and Leigh's links below so you can pop over and have a look at theirs. And there's also a few other ladies doing it as well, so I will link their videos in my description as well. Don't know if I want to use that tag now, but I will because I just love that page. Okay, and this here is my 2022 fashion parade from all those weird designs that people have been modelling. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for visiting me today and hanging out with me. I hope you have a great day. And my quote here, beautiful things come together one stitch at a time. Okay, alright. I shall see you next month for another scavenger hunt. I enjoyed that. Yay. Alright, thanks everyone. You have a great day. Bye bye.